God says, "Finally you found it. My message about what will happen soon was hidden for a reason, and now it's yours. Listen to God now. Don't skip. You must hear this all the way through. This isn't something you can afford to walk past or scroll away from. What I hid for this moment. For you. If you stop now, you'll miss what I've been waiting to reveal to you all along, something that could change your life, shift your direction, and open a door that has been locked for years. This is not a coincidence. There is a reason your eyes are here now. I am the Lord your God, and I am speaking to you directly. Don't turn away. Don't let your doubt silence what your spirit knows is true. You didn't just stumble here, I led you. And what happens next depends on your choice to stay and listen. Comment Amen to open your heart to what I'm about to show you. This message was hidden for a reason, because some things must be discovered, not handed out. You've reached this point because you were meant to. I allowed delays so you would value the moment of revelation. And now, here it is. I am revealing what will soon take place, and you must know this. It is not meant to scare you, but to prepare you. Because I have chosen you to walk through what others will not understand. This moment is holy. This is where I uncover the veil. What is coming is not the end, but a beginning. A shaking will come, but those rooted in me will not fall. I have hidden you until now, and what I reveal will not only shift your life, but generations after you. That's why you must not skip this. You will lose something sacred if you do. What is hidden is never cheap, and this is holy. You are part of the remnant I preserved. You are the one I whispered to in the silence. You are the one I carried when you had no words left to pray. I saw you crumble behind closed doors. I watched you wait while others ran ahead. But I was never late. I was building something deeper in you. This message isn't for the masses, it's for the one who kept seeking me, even when heaven felt silent. This is why I called you to this moment. You thought I forgot. You believed the promise might have passed. But I say now, listen, because what I'm about to unfold will bring understanding to the pain, clarity to the silence, and purpose to the waiting. Take a moment. Let your heart recognize my voice. I have always spoken in ways the world doesn't hear. I thundered on mountains and whispered in caves. I wrote promises in stars and carved truth on stone. And now I speak to you. I need you to know, what will happen soon is not destruction for my people, but awakening. It will feel like shaking. It will seem like collapse. But it is me, clearing what cannot remain, making room for what must come. Do not fear. This is not your ruin. It's your rise. I am lifting up those the world cast aside. I am raising the ones who clung to me when nothing made sense. Comment 11111 if you believe I am speaking to you now. You have cried out to me, asking for answers, and I heard you. You didn't know I was answering when I allowed doors to close. You didn't know I was speaking when I let some people walk away. But every delay, every no, every quiet night, it was part of this. I wasn't ignoring you. I was positioning you. Because what I am about to bring into your life cannot be rushed or forced. You are entering a divine unfolding. Don't let your fear interpret my timing as rejection. I am the author of time. And I never waste a moment. Some of you have been feeling the pressure building. You've felt the inner shaking, the tension that doesn't seem to make sense. That's because something spiritual is shifting before it becomes visible. What you sense is real. The unseen is more real than the seen. And I am speaking to your spirit before it manifests in your life. You are not imagining this. You are sensing the nearness of my hand. You are feeling the beginning of the change. Get ready, because when I move, it will be swift. Suddenly the weight will break. Suddenly the dry place will bloom. Suddenly the silence will turn into songs of joy. My child, I have not forgotten your prayers. I have collected your tears. They are not wasted. I am not only a promise maker, I am a promise keeper. And I don't lie. When I said I would do it, I meant every word. It may have looked impossible, but I work beyond what you see. I open what no man can shut, and I close what no man can open. I am not moved by statistics. I am not limited by reports. I am the God who parts seas and walks on water. I break walls without touching them. I heal what doctors cannot name. I restore what you thought was gone forever. This moment you're in right now is not ordinary. This is where everything begins to shift. You're going to look back at this moment and say, that's when everything started to change. That's why the pressure has been so intense. That's why the attacks came harder. Because the enemy saw what was coming before you did. He tried to shut you up before the breakthrough arrived, but he failed. You're still here, still standing, and that means the promise still stands. I never bring my children to the edge without making a way through. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My plan for you has not been cancelled. I don't rewrite your purpose when people walk away. I don't reduce your value when others overlook you. I saw the rejection, but I already made room for greater acceptance. I watched the betrayal, but I have aligned true loyalty for your future. Everything you lost, I will restore. But what I give you next will not look like the past. It will be better, bigger, deeper, because you have grown, because you didn't give up, because you trusted me in the dark, and I always reward faith like that. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I saw you pray even when your heart was breaking. And now, I am answering you in a way you didn't expect. You didn't miss the promise. You didn't fall behind. What's about to happen will prove that every season of silence, pain, and delay had a purpose. This is not random. This is not small. This is me, God, stepping in at the exact moment I planned all along. There is a shaking coming, but do not be afraid. I am not shaking you to destroy you. I am shaking everything that was never meant to stay. What's not rooted in me will fall away, but what I planted in you will remain and grow. You are about to see people, patterns, and pressures leave your life without warning. Don't chase what I remove. Don't hold on to what I break off. I prune what I love. And if I'm pruning you, it's because I'm getting ready to let something new flourish. I don't remove without replacing. I don't subtract without setting the stage for greater increase. Comment 222 if you trust my timing, even when it's uncomfortable. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are my chosen, my beloved, my vessel. There is no weapon formed against you that will prosper, not because of your strength, but because of mine. I have surrounded you even when you didn't feel it. My angels stood guard when danger came close. You don't even know the things I stopped from touching your life. You don't know how many times I stepped in and blocked the blow that was meant to crush you. You are here not because the battle was easy, but because I never left your side. Your name is written in my hands. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are the one I whispered to in your sleep. The one I kept waking up in the middle of the night because I wanted to speak to your heart. I've been calling you closer, drawing you deeper. And the restlessness you've been feeling lately is not a sign of chaos, but of calling. You were made for more than just survival. You were created to carry something sacred. That's why the pressure has increased. That's why the warfare has intensified. Because the enemy knows I've marked you for something he can't stop. You will not stay stuck. I am releasing you releasing you from cycles of fear, from mindsets that have chained you, from shame that has lingered far too long. You have asked me to open new doors, but some doors required me to free you first. You thought the delay was denial, but it was deliverance. I was delivering you from the version of you that couldn't carry what I'm about to give you. I'm calling you to rise now. The time for hiding is over. The time for hesitation is gone. This is your moment to walk forward with holy confidence. Not pride, not fear, but the boldness of knowing you are walking with me. You're about to walk into places your name was already spoken in. You're about to receive what you didn't even apply for. You're going to find favor where others were turned away, because I've gone before you. I've prepared the room. I've aligned the conversation. I've softened hearts. I've already written your name into the story. You only need to step in, not because of your perfection, but because of my promise. And when they ask why you, tell them it was God. Tell them it was grace. Tell them it was never your strength that opened the door. It was my hand alone. Comment 333 to declare your faith in what I have already begun. I am not limited by what limits you. Where your strength ends, mine begins. Where your plan failed, mine takes over. I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm asking you to trust me when the pieces don't make sense. To lean into me when the way is unclear. You weren't created to carry everything alone. You were made to walk with me. And even now, while you read this, my presence surrounds you. Not in theory, in truth, in power, in peace. Feel it now, the warmth on your skin, the softening in your chest. That's me, that's my presence. Every word I've spoken over you will come to pass. Even the ones you forgot, even the ones you stopped praying for. I don't lie, I don't forget, I don't change my mind. What I spoke in the beginning, I will finish. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I complete what I start. And you are still in my plan. Yes, even after the detours, even after the decisions you regret, I factored in your weakness before I made the promise. And still I called you. Still I chose you, because my grace is not earned. It is poured out freely on those who believe. I am healing what you didn't even tell anyone was broken. I am restoring parts of you that have been silent for years. I am bringing joy back to places you thought would never smile again. Watch how I take the pain and turn it into purpose. Watch how I take the betrayal and build your strength. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Every heartbreak, every delay, every night of wondering, it's all coming together now. You'll look back and say, it had to happen like that. And you'll worship not because life was perfect, but because I was faithful through it all. Do not fear what's ahead. I am already there. I am not bound by time. I see the end from the beginning. And I have written a future for you that is full of hope, not harm. You may walk through the valley, but you will not stay there. I am walking with you through the storm. And when you come out on the other side, you will not even smell like the fire. You will not carry the residue of what tried to break you. I am bringing you through with strength, with peace, with glory. You will not just survive, you will testify. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Not one sigh escaped my notice. You've been faithful in ways you don't even realize. And because of that, I am lifting you now. I am bringing you into a new season, not a repeat, not a cycle, but a divine turning. Something you've never seen is about to begin. I want you to hear me now. The shift is not coming, it has already started. And you are right in the middle of it. You've asked me, when will it happen? When will things change? And I am telling you, things have already begun to move. The heavens have been opened, the alignment has started. You're not waiting for something to break open, it's already cracking. You just haven't seen the full picture yet. But the cracks are proof the wall is falling. The tension you've felt, the pressure, the moments where everything seemed to press in from all sides, it's not punishment. It's birth. It's the pressure that comes before the miracle breaks through. And you, my child, are about to see what that pressure was producing. Comment 555. If you believe this breakthrough is birthing now, you've been misunderstood by many. Even the people closest to you haven't always seen what I've placed inside you. They judged your process. They questioned your journey. Some walked away. Some stayed but never believed. But I believed. I believed in the very thing I created in you. I never doubted it, and I never doubted you. That's why I protected you when you didn't understand why things were falling apart. That's why I didn't let the wrong opportunities flourish. Because I wasn't interested in you settling for less than what I created you for. You are not ordinary. That's why your path hasn't looked like anyone else's. There were moments I had to break you away from what was familiar. I had to separate you from things and people that made you feel safe but weren't helping you grow. I did it out of love. Because comfort was becoming your prison. You were starting to shrink to fit into spaces I never called you to stay in. And so, I let the discomfort increase. Not to harm you, but to call you higher. You see, my love is not passive. My love transforms, my love stretches, and I will never stop calling you deeper. Because there is more in you than you've yet seen. You have no idea the kind of favor that's about to meet you. I have been arranging things behind the scenes. There are doors that are about to swing open without warning. Conversations are happening about you that you aren't even aware of. I am speaking your name in rooms you've never walked into. And when the invitation comes, don't question if you're worthy. You're not walking in because you earned it. You're walking in because I ordained it, because my hand is on your life, because I chose you, because I see what you carry, and it's needed for what I'm doing in the earth. Comment 1212. If you receive the new doors I am opening for you, I'm going to restore your hope. You've been running on empty for too long. Doing the right thing, saying the right words, showing up, staying strong, but inside you've been tired. And I know that tired. It's not just physical. It's spiritual. It's soul deep. But I am breathing new life into you. Even now, my wind is blowing on your dry places. My spirit is reviving the places that felt dead. I am reminding you that you are not alone in this. You never were, and you never will be. What you feel as weakness, I see as the perfect place for my strength. I'm rebuilding you from the inside out. I'm giving you new eyes to see yourself the way I see you. No more defining yourself by past mistakes, by what you lost, or by who walked away. I am not holding your failures over your head, I'm washing them away. I don't define you by your past. I define you by your purpose. And your purpose is still alive, still breathing, still waiting for you to rise and believe again. I haven't changed my mind about you. So don't you dare give up on what I've spoken. There is still time. You haven't missed it. You haven't messed it up too badly. You haven't fallen too far. My mercy is new today, and it's enough for you. Don't let shame silence you. Don't let regret become your prison. I am the God of redemption. I am the God who writes beauty into broken chapters. Let me do that for you. Let me take what was torn and make it whole. Let me take the ashes and give you beauty. Let me take the mourning and give you joy. This is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of a new one. The shift happening around you is also happening inside you. That's why you feel different. That's why you can't go back to who you used to be. The thoughts, the habits, the patterns that once defined you, they no longer fit. You're shedding what no longer serves you. You're outgrowing the shell of your former self, and that's a good thing. Growth feels like loss at first, but you're not losing. You're making room, and what's coming will fill that space in ways you never imagined. I have seen your loyalty, your quiet obedience, the way you've loved me even when you didn't feel me, and I want you to know it matters. It matters more than you know. Every act of faith, every prayer whispered in the dark, every choice to keep going when quitting felt easier. I have seen it, and I will reward it. Not because you've earned my love, but because you've responded to it. You trusted me when you had no proof. You believed when the blessing wasn't visible, and I will honor that kind of faith. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research, and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are going to experience what it feels like to walk in peace, not just hope for it. I will give you rest from the battles that drained you. I will give you clarity where confusion tried to live. I will give you laughter again, not just survival. This season is not about barely making it. This is the season where you will see what it feels like to overflow. My goodness is not a theory. You are about to taste it for yourself. And when it comes, you'll know it wasn't luck, timing, or coincidence. It was me. It was always me. Even when your voice trembled, I caught every word. You don't need perfect faith to reach me. You just need a willing heart. And you have that. You kept coming back. You kept showing up, even broken, even unsure, even exhausted. And that moves me more than you realize. I honor that kind of faithfulness. It touches heaven. You're not invisible to me. You've never been. I watched over you when you were too hurt to watch over yourself. When you thought you were forgotten. I was defending your name in rooms you couldn't enter. When you were left out, I was setting something apart just for you. You thought you lost, but really, I was leading you away from what wasn't right, away from what would have destroyed you. I protect even in silence. I defend even in delay. And what you called rejection was actually my redirection. You didn't miss out. I just had something better prepared. Comment 777 if you believe my protection was working in ways you didn't even see. You need to understand what's coming isn't small. You didn't go through all that pain, all that warfare, all that stretching just for a minor shift. No, this is major, this is deep, this is sacred. I've been building your character to match the size of the blessing. If I gave it to you too early, it would have crushed you. But now, after the pruning, after the pressing, you're ready. Not perfect, but prepared. You've been strengthened in secret so I can now trust you in the open. The stage is being set, and when I lift you, no man will take the credit. They'll look and know it had to be God. You thought you were behind, that you lost your place, that the time had passed. But I don't operate by human clocks. I'm not controlled by calendars. I make the sun stand still when I need to. I stop storms with one word. I raise what people said was dead. I am never too late, and I am never too early. You're right where I need you. What's been stored for you is not being given away to someone else. It's been waiting. It's been protected. And now I'm leading you straight into it. You don't have to chase what's meant for you. You don't need to beg for what I already promised. You don't need to fear someone else taking what was written with your name on it. I am not a god of confusion or chaos. I don't tease you with hopes I never intend to fulfill. I am faithful, I am true. And if I place the desire in your heart, I will also guide you toward it. I don't plant dreams to disappoint you. I plant them to prepare you, and when the time is right, I bring them to life. Comment 999. If you believe your appointed time is near, you are going to feel peace again. Real peace. Not the kind you pretend to have in front of others, but the kind that lives deep inside and holds you steady, even in chaos. I am healing your heart. I'm calming the anxiety that's tried to steal your sleep. I'm quieting the voices that have tried to speak fear into your mind. My peace isn't fragile. My peace doesn't depend on your circumstances. It comes from my presence. And my presence is with you now. Breathe in, my child. Let go of the pressure to fix everything. I've already made the way. There are some things I'm still removing, some ties that are not meant to stay. Let them go. Trust me with the separation. You don't have to understand it all now. But later, you'll see why it had to be this way. I'm cutting off access to your life from people who only meant to drain you. You've given and poured and served faithfully, but not everyone is called to the next season. That's not punishment, that's protection. Don't reach back for what I already closed. Don't reopen doors I've locked for your safety. I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm trying to free you. You will not repeat the pain of the past. You will not circle the same disappointments again. This is a new chapter, and it's already begun. The shift isn't something that's going to happen, it's something that's already moving. You'll begin to see it unfold piece by piece. One opportunity here, one encounter there. You won't even realize until later that it all started with your decision to keep trusting me. And when you look back, you'll see how I connected the dots. I was never confused. I was crafting something beautiful. I want you to start expecting me again. Not out of fear, not out of desperation, but with childlike faith. That kind of faith that believes I'm good even before the blessing comes, that wakes up each morning believing something beautiful could unfold. I want you to remember how to hope again. I want you to lift your eyes, not because everything's perfect, but because I'm with you. I've never asked you to figure it all out. I've just asked you to stay close, stay listening, stay surrendered. I'll take care of the rest. Your future isn't something to fear, it's something to look forward to. I go before you. I make crooked paths straight. I turn dry places into rivers. And I don't just provide, I overflow. You won't just survive this next season, you'll thrive. You won't just barely get by, you'll flourish. And not because of luck, not because of chance, because of my covenant. Because I keep my word, because I reward those who seek me with their whole hearts. You've given me that, and I will not overlook it. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I'm not just working around you, I'm working inside you. I'm shifting how you see yourself. I'm removing the labels others placed on you. I'm healing the memories that tried to convince you you're unworthy. I'm rewriting your inner dialogue with my truth. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned. My hand is on you, and I will never let go. You have walked through fire and flood, but neither consumed you. You are still standing because I stood with you. You are still breathing because I breathed strength into you when you thought you couldn't go on. And now I am preparing to reveal why you had to walk through all of it. There is purpose rising from the ashes. There is meaning coming from the pain. You see, I don't waste your tears. I don't ignore your cries. Every ache in your heart is something I feel. Every silent question is one I already hold the answer to. You don't need to pretend with me. You don't have to be strong for me to love you. I love you in your weakness. I love you in your questions. I love you when you're full of faith, and I love you when you're barely holding on. Nothing you do or feel can separate you from my love. You are mine, and I am yours. Comment 1010 if you believe I've never stopped loving you. I have seen the way you kept walking even when your feet were heavy. I saw you press on even when your heart was tired. You didn't quit when it got hard, and that has not gone unnoticed. Others may have overlooked you. Others may have moved on. But I see you. I have always seen you. And in my kingdom, nothing faithful ever goes unseen or unrewarded. What you did in secret, I will reward openly. What you sowed in tears, you will reap in joy. My promises are not empty. They are alive, and they are chasing you down even now. The shaking you felt wasn't to break you. It was to remove what couldn't go where I'm taking you. There are things I've allowed to be shaken, loose relationships, plans, comforts, not to punish you, but to protect the promise. I am doing a deep work, a clean work. I will not build something eternal on a shaky foundation. So I've been clearing the ground. I've been exposing what was hidden. I've been forcing what was fragile to surface. And though it hurt, it was holy. It was for your good. And now, with clearer ground, I will build something in you that will stand strong no matter what comes. You've wondered if you're qualified for what I'm calling you into. You've questioned if you have what it takes. But let me remind you, I don't call the qualified. I qualify the called. I didn't choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because you're willing, because you listen, because you keep coming back to me. That's what I need. A heart that says yes, even when afraid. A soul that chooses obedience over comfort. That's the kind of heart I can use, and that's the heart you have. Don't let doubt speak louder than my voice. Comment 1515 if you trust I chose you on purpose. I've placed gifts inside you that haven't even been seen yet. You haven't seen the full measure of what I've placed within you, but the time is coming. I will begin to stir things inside your spirit that you didn't know were there. Ideas, vision, boldness, strategy, insight. You'll begin to sense things you didn't study for. You'll speak words that didn't come from your own knowledge. That's my spirit rising in you. Don't push it away. Don't silence it. Let it flow. I'm not just blessing you, I'm awakening you. I'm igniting what has been waiting to be unlocked. You have always belonged to me. Before the pain, before the trauma, before the fear, before the sin, I knew who you were, and I called you mine. I saw your whole story before it even started. And I still chose you. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. I sent my son not for the perfect, but for the desperate. And when you called out to me, even in your lowest place, I came running, because I don't abandon my children. I rescue them. I revive them. I restore them. And that is what I am doing now. You don't need to perform for my presence. You don't need to achieve your way into my approval. My love is not earned. It's given. Freely. Constantly. Unconditionally. I'm not waiting for you to clean yourself up to come near me. I want you to come to me just as you are. Let me do the cleaning. Let me do the healing. You are not a project to me. You are a precious soul. I am patient with your process. I am gentle with your wounds. I will walk with you through every part of it. You're not going backwards. Even when it feels like you're standing still, I am still moving in your life. Progress in my kingdom doesn't always look like the world expects. Sometimes the most powerful growth happens when you're being still, when you're learning to wait, when you're letting go. You're not failing, you're forming. You're not lost, you're being led. I don't rush what I treasure, and I treasure you. So trust the pace I set for you, trust the pauses, trust the unfolding. There's beauty in the becoming. I'm getting ready to open something for you that no man can shut. And when I open it, you won't need to force your way in. You'll walk in with peace, you'll walk in with grace, the weight will lift. The striving will end. You'll know it's me, because it won't come through manipulation or pressure, it will come with clarity, with ease. Because I make a way where there was no way. And when I do it, it will be obvious to everyone around you it was me. You'll see restoration happen suddenly. What looked dead will come back to life. What you thought was over will rise again. You'll reconnect with joy, with hope, with purpose. And it won't just be a moment, it will be a movement of my spirit in your life that you can't deny. And when it happens, your worship will go deeper, your heart will open wider, your faith will stand taller, because you'll know, without question, that I did it, that I never left you, that I never gave up on you. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I was mending the broken pieces. I was shielding you from things you didn't even know were meant to destroy you. I was teaching your spirit to recognize my voice not in the noise, but in the stillness. And now that you've come this far, I will not abandon what I started. I finish every good work I begin. You've questioned if this struggle would ever end. You've asked if you'd ever feel whole again. I know how hard it's been. I know the way your heart breaks quietly. But listen closely, I am your healer, not just of your body, but of your mind, your heart, your past, and your spirit. What they broke, I will restore. What you lost, I will return. What the enemy tried to destroy, I will rebuild stronger. Nothing is too ruined for my hands. I make all things new. And this includes you. Comment 1717 if you believe I am making all things new in your life. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are not too late. I do not operate according to human limitations. I work in miracles, in mysteries, in divine timing that no clock can explain. And right now, in this very moment, I am preparing something that will shift everything. The breakthrough you've prayed for, the healing you've waited on, the answer that seemed delayed, it's all closer than it looks. What you see as delay, I see as development. What you call waiting, I call weaving. I've been threading together every moment to prepare a blessing that's not only good but right. You've trusted me with little, and now I'm trusting you with more. You stayed faithful in the hidden places, and now I will bring you into the light. You honored me when no one was watching, and now I will honor you in front of many. This is not about pride, it's about purpose. I am raising you up to reflect my glory. Not so the world sees you, but so the world sees me in you. You will be a living testimony of what happens when someone believes, even when it hurts. When someone follows me, even when it's not easy. The road has not been simple. There were days it took everything in you just to keep going. And I saw that. I was the one who gave you strength when yours ran out. I was the one who whispered to your heart, just one more step. You made it here not because of your power, but because of my grace. And now, that same grace will lead you into places you only dreamed about. The doors that open next will not make sense to others, but they will be perfectly timed and perfectly aligned by my hand. Comment Amen to declare your full trust in me and my plans. I know the enemy has tried to convince you it's over, that you missed it, that things will never change, but I want you to know he is a liar. The very fact that he's attacking you so hard right now is proof that something powerful is about to happen. He's afraid. He sees what's forming in your spirit. He hears the stirring in heaven. He's trying to distract you, to weary you, to cause you to doubt, but I say stand firm. Stand in the armor I've given you. My truth will be your shield. My spirit will be your strength. And no weapon formed against you will prosper. You are not weak, you are not a victim. You are more than a conqueror through me. I have placed boldness in you, authority in your voice, power in your prayers. When you speak my name, darkness trembles. When you walk in obedience, heaven moves. You are not helpless, you are held. You are not broken, you are becoming. Everything you need, I have already placed inside you, and I am watering the seeds now. You will see growth, you will see fruit, you will see my promises come to life in your hands. This next season will not be about striving, it will be about surrender. Let go of trying to control every detail. Let go of the burden of proving yourself. Rest in me. Trust me to do what only I can do. You've carried so much on your own, but I never asked you to do that. I asked you to walk with me. I will fight for you. I will defend you. I will provide for you. When you place it in my hands, I do more with it than you ever could. Some of the blessings coming to you will happen suddenly, unexpectedly, without warning, because I love to surprise my children. But don't be shocked by it, be ready. Keep your heart open, your spirit expectant. I don't do anything halfway. When I move completely. You won't have to second guess if it's me. It will be clear. It will bring peace. It will bring confirmation. And you will know, this is what I was waiting for. Stay in my word. Stay in worship. Stay in alignment with my voice. This is not the time to turn back. This is not the time to compromise. The temptation to settle will be strong, but what I have for you is greater. Don't take the shortcut. Wait for what's real. Wait for what's mine. I'm not withholding. I'm protecting. I'm preserving. I'm perfecting what concerns you. And when it comes, it will last. I will make you stable in this season. No more double-mindedness. No more wavering. I am anchoring you, planting your feet, giving you clarity. The confusion is lifting, the fog is clearing, and you will see with fresh eyes. You will hear me in ways you never have before, and you will walk forward with confidence, not because everything is easy, but because you know I'm with you. I am proud of you. You don't hear that often enough, but I want you to know it. I am proud of your fight, proud of your persistence, proud of your faith. You've come through so much, and you're still here. That alone is victory. Don't minimize your journey. Don't overlook how far you've come. I see it, I celebrate it, and I bless you for it. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I saw you trust me, even while your heart felt heavy and your prayers seemed to bounce back in silence. But that silence wasn't absence. It was me working in the deep places of your life. I was moving mountains you didn't even know were standing in your way. And now, What you could not see is about to be revealed. There are breakthroughs that are already in motion. You may not see them yet, but they've been released. The waiting is not wasted. I have been preparing you just as I've been preparing what's meant for you. When I bring the two together, it will make sense. All of it. The pain, the delay, the questions, the stretching. You will understand that I wasn't being cruel, I was being kind. I was not denying you, I was protecting you. What's coming carries weight. It carries responsibility. And you'll be ready, because I made sure you were rooted before you were raised. Comment, Amen, if you believe. My preparation is not punishment, but love. There are some things I'm releasing you from completely, things that have followed you long enough. Fear that used to rule your decisions is being broken. Shame that clung to your past is losing its grip. Cycles that ran in your family line are stopping with you. You have been set apart. You have been anointed for freedom. I did not create you to live trapped, bound, or defeated. You are a child of light, a carrier of my spirit. And when I step into a situation, chains must fall. That includes yours. That includes every invisible weight you've been dragging behind you. I'm not just healing your past. I'm redeeming it. I'm taking every scar and turning it into a testimony. The very place where the enemy tried to break you will become the place I use to bless others. You've asked why certain things happened. You've begged for clarity. And while you may not get every answer, what I give you will be peace. Not the kind the world gives. Mine is deeper, stronger. It settles you, even in uncertainty. It calms the storm within, even if the storm outside is still raging. That's how you'll know it's me. Comment 1111 if you receive my peace, even in what you don't yet understand. Some of you are stepping into a season of divine restoration. Not just healing, but complete renewal. I'm restoring time you thought was lost. I'm restoring dreams you buried years ago. I'm reviving relationships that I want to breathe on. Not everything will be restored, some things I removed for your protection, but the ones I'm bringing back, you'll know they're from me. They'll come with peace, not pressure. With clarity, not confusion. I don't bring chaos. I don't bring turmoil. I bring truth. And when you walk in truth, you'll walk in freedom. You don't have to earn my blessings. You don't have to strive for my favor. You already have it. Not because you've done everything right, but because you are mine. My favor rests on you because I chose you, not because you qualified yourself. Let that truth settle your anxious thoughts. Let it quiet the voice that says you're not enough. You are enough, not in your own strength, but in mine. I clothe you with righteousness. I surround you with mercy. I carry you with grace. Everything you need is found in me. I'm not just calling you into something new, I'm calling you into alignment. I want your heart to match my rhythm. I want your thoughts to reflect my truth. I want your words to speak life, not fear. I'm calling you higher, not to crush you, but to bless you. You've outgrown the places that once felt comfortable. That discomfort you feel isn't punishment, it's proof of growth. It's my hands stirring your spirit so you don't settle for less than what I've placed inside you. Don't fear the stretching. Don't resist the growth. What's growing in you is too important to be ignored. You will walk in wisdom you didn't ask for but desperately needed. You will make decisions that reflect my heart. You'll begin to recognize what is for you and what isn't, with more clarity than ever before. I'm sharpening your discernment. I'm teaching you to see with spiritual eyes. You won't be fooled by appearances. You'll know when I'm in something, and when I'm not, you won't touch it. That's maturity. That's my spirit working through you. This is the season where you begin to stand firm. No more wavering, no more going back and forth. I'm planting your feet in truth. You'll know who you are. You'll know what you carry, and you'll stop apologizing for it. You don't have to shrink to make others feel comfortable. You don't have to dim your light. I gave you that light. Let it shine. You are a city on a hill. You are salt and light in a world that is starving for hope. Don't hide anymore. You'll begin to see fruit from places you once saw failure. You'll find joy in areas that used to bring sorrow. You'll be surprised by how quickly things begin to shift. Not because you forced it, but because you surrendered it. Your surrender is your strength. It is the posture that unlocks heaven. Keep your hands open. Keep your heart soft. I will fill what you give to me. I will bless what you place in my hands. I am not finished with you. Not even close. You haven't seen your greatest victories yet. You haven't felt your deepest joy. There is more. So much more. And I'm leading you there step by step. You don't have to run. Just walk with me. Listen to me. I will guide every step, and I will protect you from what you can't see. But I am not slow to fulfill what I promised. I am deliberate. I am strategic. I've been arranging everything with perfect care, down to the smallest detail. You see only what's in front of you, but I see the whole path. I see the full picture. And what's coming next will make you fall to your knees, not from pain, but from overwhelming joy. Yes, joy is coming. Real, pure, lasting joy. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've grown more in the waiting than you would have in the answer. I needed to prepare not just the promise, but also the person receiving it. That's you. I was shaping your character, softening your heart, deepening your faith. I didn't want you to just receive the blessing. I wanted you to carry it well. What I'm bringing into your life isn't temporary. It's not small. It's meant to last, to multiply, to overflow. That's why the process felt so long. Because you weren't just walking toward a blessing, you were becoming one. A light, a voice, a reflection of me. Comment 222 if you believe you're becoming what I created you to be. I've seen how the pressure has increased, the spiritual battles have intensified. The moments of heaviness have felt heavier than ever before, but that's because you're getting closer. The enemy always fights harder when something holy is near. He sees the movement, he senses the breakthrough, and he tries to shake your faith in its final hour. But I say this to you now, stand firm. Don't let the darkness intimidate you. Don't let the lies drown out my voice. I am with you. I am fighting for you. And the battle belongs to me. There is a blessing in your name, one that cannot be stolen, delayed, or rerouted. What I have spoken over your life is sealed. It is protected. And even if others tried to block it, they cannot stop it. Because I open doors no man can shut, and when I bless, no one can curse. I want you to let go of the fear that someone else can take what's yours. That's not how I work. Your portion is unique. Your story is not in competition. You are on your own divine timeline, handcrafted by me. You're about to feel a fresh wind of my presence. In places where you felt dry, I will bring rivers. In areas where you felt lost, I will give direction. I don't just speak once and stop. I speak again and again. I lead gently. I correct with mercy. And even when you stray, I come after you. That's how much I love you. I never grow tired of reaching for you. You are not too far gone. You are not too complicated. You are loved, as you are, right now. And I am calling you deeper into that love. Comment Amen if you receive the truth of my love over your life. I want to talk to the ones who have felt like giving up lately. I know how tired you are. I know the weight you're carrying. But listen to me, child, this is not where your story ends. You've got more inside you. There is still breath in your lungs, which means purpose still beats in your chest. I'm not asking you to have it all figured out. I'm just asking you not to quit. Rest, yes. Cry if you need to, but don't give up. Because the breakthrough you've been praying for is closer than you think. There's a harvest coming from every seed you've sown. The kindness no one noticed. The prayers you whispered. The sacrifices you made when no one clapped for you. I saw them all. I never forget. And I never ignore what is done in faith. I keep track of every act of obedience. And I promise you this, none of it was in vain. You're about to reap in places where you were once overlooked. You're about to walk into rooms where you once felt invisible. Because I've placed favor on your life that can't be denied. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. I'm not working in your life according to their pace. I'm doing something personal, something sacred, something specific. What they need and what you need are not the same. I haven't forgotten you. I'm just forming something different in you. You're not behind. You're being built. And when it's time, everything will come together in ways that are undeniable. You won't need to explain yourself. My presence will speak for you. There's a shift coming in your relationships too. I'm aligning you with people who speak life, who stir your spirit, who don't just tolerate your faith but strengthen it. I'm removing the ones who kept you stuck, not because you're better, but because your purpose demands it. I'm calling you higher, and that means your circle may change. Don't mourn what I've moved. Trust that I'm making space for better. You'll begin to walk with confidence again, not because life is easier, but because you know who is walking with you. You'll stop second-guessing your worth. You'll stop doubting your voice. I'm giving you boldness, not arrogance, holy confidence, a quiet, unshakable assurance that I am with you, and I have called you. That kind of confidence doesn't come from applause. It comes from intimacy with me. And you've been drawing close. You've been leaning in. And now, I'm pouring into you. The next doors I open will not require you to become someone else. They will honor the real you, the one I created. You won't have to shrink. You won't have to compromise. You'll walk through those doors as you are, with me as your covering. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. I brought you here because the next step requires faith, not perfection, just faith. Keep seeking me, keep trusting, even when it's hard. I am doing more than you can see, and when the pieces come together, it will not only bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. I am working all things for your good. That includes the hard things. That includes the tears. That includes the moments that made no sense. I'm using every bit of it. Nothing is wasted in my hands. You've been faithful with little. You've kept your heart turned toward me even when you didn't understand. Even when you were disappointed. Even when your prayers seemed unanswered, you still chose me. And that means more than you know. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of obedience draws heaven near. Because you believed when it didn't make sense. I'm about to show you just how near I've been the whole time. I'm not just going to give you what you asked for, I'm going to do exceedingly, abundantly above it. Comment 333 to declare your faith is still alive. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You're stepping into a season where My hand will be clearly seen. I'm going to make it obvious. You won't have to fight to prove yourself. You won't have to force doors to open. My presence will go before you. My favor will speak when your name is mentioned. You'll walk into rooms and feel the shift, not because you've arrived, but because I've arrived with you. I never send my children into places unprotected. I go before them, I clear the path, and I leave my mark. You will see divine reversals. What was lost will be found. What was broken will be mended. What was delayed will be delivered, and it won't be in the way you expected. It won't follow your plan, but it will be perfect, because I see what you don't. I know what's ahead. I protect you from what would have crushed you. Some of my greatest mercies were unanswered prayers. You only saw what you wanted, but I saw what would have come with it. Trust me even when I say no. Trust me especially then. You've been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. You've taken on the burden of fixing everything, solving everything, holding everyone together. But I never called you to be everyone's savior. That's my role. I only asked you to trust me, to obey me, and to rest in me. Let me carry what you can't. Let me handle what exhausts you. You weren't made to do this alone. You were created to walk with me, hand in hand, step by step. Comment 777 if you're ready to lay your burdens down at my feet. I see how hard you've tried, how much you've given. I know the silent battles you've fought, the private tears you've cried. And I want you to know this. I am proud of you, not for your perfection, but for your persistence. You didn't quit. You didn't turn away. And that matters. The world may not notice your quiet faith, but I do. And in my kingdom, nothing done in faith is small. I see the heart behind your sacrifice. And I am the God who rewards what's done in secret. Your obedience is unlocking things you can't yet see. The breakthrough won't always come with a loud sound or flashing sign. Sometimes it comes quietly in a conversation, a shift of peace, a phone call you weren't expecting. Stay open. Stay ready. I don't always move in ways the world would expect. I often choose the humble over the loud. I bless in stillness. I heal in silence. Don't miss what I'm doing just because it doesn't look the way you thought it would.